Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Caroline Woods, here to take you through today's market action. A rally off the Fed's supersized 50 basis point rate cut faded by the closing bell. The Russell was the lone gainer, but basically closed flat. The Dow and S&P reached new all-time highs before dipping in negative territory. Each closed down 0.3%, while the Nasdaq lost almost 0.5%. Turning to sector movers, energy gained 0.25%, while communication services closed just over the unchanged line. Utilities lost 0.75%. Technology and consumer staples each lost about 0.5%. The top story of the day, of course, was the FOMC voting 11-1 on a 50 basis point rate cut. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said the upside risk of inflation has diminished, while downside risk of the labor market has grown. We also saw an updated dot plot, which now indicates the equivalent of 50 more basis points of cuts by the end of the year. FOMC officials raised their expected unemployment rate to 4.4%, up from 4% projection in June, and lowered the inflation outlook to 2.3% from 2.6%. Microsoft and BlackRock are teaming up to create a $30 billion AI infrastructure fund. The money will build data centers and energy projects and aim to pull together upwards of $100 billion. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, said mobilizing private capital to build an infrastructure like data centers and power will unlock a multi-trillion-dollar long-term investment opportunity. And Taiwan Semiconductor has started production of Apple's A16 smartphone chips at its production plant in Arizona. The chips are expected to be used for Apple's upcoming line of products. The company's iPhone 16 models launch on Friday. Shares for Apple and Taiwan Semi were higher on the news. On the economic calendar tomorrow, jobless claims, existing home sales, and Philly Fed manufacturing are all due out. And on the earnings front, we'll get reports from Darden Restaurants and Cracker Barrel before the opening bell. FedEx and Lennar report after the close. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Caroline Woods. Remember to tune in 24/7 to SchwabNetwork.com.